All right, guys, we're back at it again with another off-the-shelf video. Today, I'm going to show you what a wax cotton's like right off the shelf. And honestly, this probably is not going to go as good as the other videos. We say in all the videos that the wax cotton has a bit of a break-in period. We have a video here that you can check out in the description below if you want to know how to break in a wax cotton. But out of the box, this is going to be an annoying rope. Now, there are some cons to this rope, and that's really the only one. It's going to be kind of weird when you get it right off the bat. Some of them are better than other ones, and honestly, this one doesn't look too bad. But you kind of see how that's kind of wonky. There's a bit of a break-in period with these things. They're kind of like a marriage. If you stick with them and you work through all the kinks, it's going to be your most favorite rope you've ever had. They last 5 times as long as every other rope we have, but they do take some breaking in. So you can kind of see that weirdness right here. There's a couple of different ways to break them in, and we have that in the video. You can run it around your saddle horn, stretch it on a post, run it around a fence post, like literally feed it around a fence post. But one way to do it is to just get this kinky sucker out of the box and just dump it on something. So let's kind of work through and see some of the shots we can throw with it right out of the box. And honestly, this is a pretty good one. That's not too bad. So if I had to build one and run one down, you can totally get the job done. You're not going to want to feed into these ropes, like feed into your loop. With these ropes, they will figure eight automatically. So you have to prepare them for that. If you like a really big loop, you got to get them ready for that. So I would just, in the beginning especially, I would just build a bigger loop. But if you look at that, it kind of looks kinky and wonky and weird. But if you just go to using the thing, drop in there for an old heel shot. It sets up nice, got plenty of body. They're like a mix between like a double extra soft nylon, like our double extra soft tracer, and then our poly. They're going to have the weight of the poly, and they're also going to have the body of that double extra soft. Figure eight's nice. Kind of had too big of a loop there. But as you can see, when you first get it out of the box, it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel weird, I promise you. But the reason why more cowboys across America use this rope than any other rope is because of how long they last and how cool they get as they age. So we're just throwing the traditional shots here, just your working man shots. Let's try us a Houlihan. I'm filming inside the shop today because let's go left to right, because the wind is just howling outside. It cuts the wind really nicely. The cotton cuts the wind probably as good as the polys, but it screws up my audio on my video. So here we go, little too cool Houlihan here. And see that loop, that's nice because this loop right out of the box is flying. Like, it's totally usable. When we say in the videos that it takes some breaking in, the rope is totally usable if you're willing to work through the stuff right out of the box without stretching it. And some are harder than others for sure. If you got a cotton horse story, leave it in the comments, because lots of people have that. They'll get one and they're like, man, I hate this thing, until you rope about 50 head with it. And you're like, this is the best freaking rope I've ever had. Because once they get broke in, they're awesome. This one's honestly pretty good. Maybe if you order one today, you'll get this black and blue one. It's a pretty cool rope, but we got a bunch of different colors. We're one of the only places, the only place that I know of that sells these ropes cut to length. So we sell them in 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. You can go on the website. You can order those options under the Surprise Me category, and we'll just kind of pick a cool color for you based on what length you want. Let's try something fancy. Let's try a backhand turnover hip shot. Totally missed. It's hard to throw that shot with something with this much body. That was a terrible shot. It's not going to be great for the hip shots right out of the box, but once you get it broke in, you can throw any shot you want to with this thing. Look, see there, it's trying to figure eight. Let's do a backhand trap instead. That's going to catch something. But as you can see, the cotton right out of the box is going to need some tender love and care, a little TLC to get it right. But we do a lot. As you can see behind me, we got them stretching right there. Those have been stretching for a while. So we stretch them all, get them all prepared as we can. But, you know, with a rope like this, you're going to have to do some of the break-in process yourself. So go check these out at 310ranchlife.com under the cottons. If you want a specific length, go to the Surprise Me tab and pick what length you want, and we'll get you one stretched, waxed, and sent to you, and you can start the break-in process of your very own cotton rope. Appreciate you watching, guys.